Alrighty, here we go. First ride with the gimbal. I'm gonna do just little mile loops here until I get the angle right. Right now, I believe it's probably a little high, and the horizon could be a little off. So I'm not really sure. First time I've done it, so let's see what happens. This is the local trail, Malabar Scrub. Actually feels really comfortable on. Not bad at all. I did shove a microfiber cloth behind the GoPro chesty plate underneath my shirt, just to kind of help absorb a little bit of the bounciness. I see some people out there strapping them down really good, even bolting them to body armor. I don't know about all that. Most of the time I'm not on super rowdy trails where it bounces around that much. It feels nice and secure with the cloth under it, nice and snug. I don't think it's gonna pop out. Plus it'll help, you know, absorb any sweat I might have in there. So let's give it a try. Let's get some speed up. I also put I went to Joann's and got a big square of low density foam just to try it for the microphone, the wind noise. I know everyone uses those dead cat things. I just scared the crap out of some people. That's hilarious. Taking the root section here, test it for bumps. Now I've got the camera up really high on my chest. It just felt more comfortable for me when I was standing. So I started with it that way first. Now most people like it as low as I can get it for the angle. But I'm gonna try it here first and see. Because it feels really good right here. Up that little section. Kate's busy this morning. So I'm on my own. This little section's tough. Oh, yeah. I know I've said it before at the beginning, but damn, this thing's pretty comfortable. I hope it's set up right and it's working good, and I don't have to move it. So I could easily ride like this for a long time. Okay, that's 1 mile. I'm gonna go back to the car. I left a pencil on the tire. I'm gonna mark another mark and point the camera down some and take another lap. All right. Here we go again. I definitely took it down some. All right, let's try it again. All right, second lap around. Feels good this morning. Not too bad for August in Florida. All right. Let's give it a little speed. Working on my flat turns, flat sandy turns. Oh yeah, it's a good little spot. Check the bumps. I'm gonna hit them hard on purpose, sitting down. See how jiggly that came out? Jiggly. Whoop, hey. Sorry I scared you guys back there. All right. That was my first encounter with people wearing a dongle on my chest. Not sure they noticed. If they did, they're probably talking about it right now. What the heck was that guy wearing? All right, it's another mile down. Let's back to the car with a pencil. I'm gonna even put it down more. Okay, I just learned something. Okay, when I'm marking it, I gotta be in the same upright position every time. I think the last time I marked it, the second time, I may have been like leaning over some. So it changes where your mark is. So this time, I for sure got it right compared to the very first mark when I was standing upright. Okay. So what I did this time is actually went up higher than the first. Up higher than the first one I did, just to be safe. Because once I bent down and started looking at it, it seemed like maybe it wasn't too high. So I'm gonna err on both sides, both ways, too high and too low. And the reason I'm riding the same trail over and over is it's just a nice 1 mile loop, and I can make adjustments. And also I think it'd be nice to compare the same exact trails at different angles. Yeah, this morning the shade actually really feels good. It's weird. Sun's hot as usual, but the shade's really nice. All right, enough about the weather. Flat turn practice. Florida is the best place to practice your flat turns. You can really get speed up. Some great flat turns, and it's on sand, so you really got to kind of manage yourself and your bike. It's kind of cool. It's fun when you ride these a lot, and then you go places that have like hero dirt. Your turning just goes through the roof, man. You just feel like you can really turn so good. It's like jogging. It's like training for a running race on the beach, and then you actually do the race on the road. You're like way faster. Kind of. All right, let's try and clear that double again. That was kind of fun. I do make a lot of sound effects when I jump. You gotta pay attention to that now. Rudy section. And I'm like looking down, and I thought this was gonna be too high. The camera angle pointing up too high, but it might be right. I've never used a GoPro in my life. Never. It's the first GoPro I've ever owned, touched. And I surfed for a really long time. And GoPros were big a while back in the surfing world. They've since kind of faded out for surfers because everyone got tired of the point of view. It's like, you know, you're on a wave, you can't really tell the size, how big, how powerful. Everyone went back to third person, beach views, water views. It's really just so much better. And I know a lot of people aren't going to want to hear this, but mountain biking is going to do the same thing. Look, this point of view is awesome. And I do think it's a little better than surfing. But man, I want to see people on the trails, on their bikes, see what they're doing on their bikes, how they're riding that part of the trail, what lines they take, where their positioning is, how they're holding their handlebars. Man, I like all that. I think you got to have more of that. And less point of view. But you still have to have the point of view. That's why I got this thing. Especially for downhills, faster downhills. The technical sections I really think need to be third person. Like that section right there. You guys don't really know what I did. And that thing's tricky. I mean, really, you should get off and document it and let people see what it is, how you did it. Feels good to get out. All right, another mile down. I'm gonna, hold on. I'm gonna stop right here in the shade. I'm gonna end that session and then make a couple adjustments and then try a different trail section. All right, I went just like a hair down from that position. We'll see how that goes. Kind of getting a lot of lines on there, but I kind of remember them, so. All right, let's try this. Give you guys a little taste of a different trail. Really fun place. Definitely no downhill or serious technical stuff, but it's the closest trail to my house. You will learn how to flat turn here, and you will learn how to ride roots. All right, this is a very tricky section. It's like, if you touch the front brake at all in there, those roots just grab your front tire. You'll endo in a second. I hope the gimbal's working, because I did forget to take the magnet out of my Camelback. And I think I saw on, maybe it was Seth's channel, his magnet was jacking his gimbal. This bridge is cool. This Gator Town, you don't want to fall in here. I might do a quick stop up here and see if I can pop out my magnet real quick. Might be throwing off the pan a little bit. All right, I just took the magnet out. Took the one off the hose itself and the one off the pack itself. Let's see, let's compare it, see if it does anything different. Whoa, that was kind of cool. Bunny, get it. Good, there's a little wind right here. That'll test my foam piece. I'm a little worried about the mic being close, so high up in my chest. My breathing's just gonna pretty much drown all the other good sounds out. Maybe I gotta get in better shape. Booyah. Ooh. Well, I can definitely say I'm happy with the way it feels on my body. That was a big concern for me. You see them on people and you're like, how the hell do they ride with that thing? There must be a big curve as far as putting it on, spending some time with it actually on to get used to it. But I don't know, it's almost like it just feels like right where my regular camelback strap always is. I'm used to carrying a heavy pack. I always ride with a heavy pack, so that might be part of it. Even if I go in for a short ride, I always fill my water all the way up. I think it's 100 ounces. I got my pump, my tubes, in case I flat out. Tools, you know, bars, phone, zip ties. So it's a heavy pack, so that could be it too. Well, I definitely don't have the sweat dripping into my belly button like normal because I got that towel in there. That thing's gonna be a hot mess when I pull that out though. Woo. Oh yeah. All right, this is fine. Take it up a little. Yeah. Phew. Bug. Woo. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's what's cool about this place. You can make it as fun as you want. Just pedal hard. The turns. It's like a little racetrack. Look at this turn. Whoa. All right, let's see if I can hit this jump a little. Here it comes. Don't kill myself. I didn't really hit that jump very good. See if I can bunny hop this log up here. Yeah. I'm not sure the gimbal can keep up with those turns. It's pretty snaky. All right, so that finishes up here. All right, I'm done. Not too many miles, but hopefully I got some good info on the gimbal. See you guys in a bit.